BT Moto, and in this video we're going to go over how to install your AF1 Racing front turn signal integrator in your Aprilia RS660 to get rid of those mirror blinkers and put them in your headlights. Now to get started, the tools you'll need in order to perform this job consist of a ratchet, extension can be helpful, an 8mm socket, 10mm socket, as well as a Phillips head bit and or Phillips head screwdriver, a 2.5mm Allen, a 4mm Allen, and a T25 Torx bit. To start off, we're just going to be removing these inner fairing covers on both the left and the right side here, which consist of two 2.5mm Allen bolts, one right here, as well as a T25 Torx bit up in the front on both sides. So we're going to go ahead and remove those now. Now with the inner fairings removed, we can now see we have access to our mirrors. Our mirror bolts have two 10mm nuts on them, right here, and that'll remove this whole mirror arm here. So we're going to go ahead and remove those next. With both nuts removed, you can see that the mirror is starting to come out. We do still have this wire attached though, so you are going to want to go inside and make sure we just disconnect that plug. Just pull on it and it should come right out. Okay, so once we have our mirrors removed here on both sides, we're going to go ahead and remove just a couple more things. We have a T25 down here, as well as one back behind this connector that I can't show you here. And then we have a 4mm Allen right here, as well as an 8mm socket bolt down here, a 2.5mm Allen right here, as well as another one right here. So we're going to go ahead and remove those on both the left and right side, and we'll be back after that. All right, now with the bolts removed on the other side of the front fairing, we're going to go ahead to the front and start taking some of these pieces off to get the rest of the front fairing off. First, we're going to take this panel off right here, which is just going to be three 4mm Allen bolts, one right on each side and then one in the center. So we're going to go ahead and take those off next. Now with that front wing off, we have two Phillips head bolts on each side here. We're going to go ahead and remove each of those, and then the center support piece is just going to push back and off. Now with all that removed, we are ready to remove the front fairing here. We're just going to take the little earpieces on the front here and kind of spread them out, and then start to pull forward on the front fairing. And then what you'll notice is there's a plug connector down here with a little red tab. We're just going to pull that red tab up and then press like any other connector until it comes off. Once that's disconnected, you can remove the front fairing the rest of the way. Now that we have the front fairing removed, you can see that connector that we removed from the front fairing for our headlights. That is actually where we're going to plug in our AF1 racing harness. Just going to go ahead and plug this in here. And then we can go ahead and re-engage our red plug here. Now we have a blue and a brown wire here. The brown wire is going to go to the left front of the motorcycle. So for us looking at it this way, it's the right side, but this is the left front of the motorcycle. And the blue wire will go to the right front. So we're on the left front hand side here. We have our brown connector here. You can see it plugs right in up there. We're just going to go and make sure that our tabs line up. And we'll just go ahead and press that in our connector up there. Now we have our AF1 Racing front turn signal integrator harness all hooked up. We got our brown wire hooked up to the front left and our blue wire on the front right of the motorcycle, as well as the harness plugged into the headlight assembly. So we can go ahead and tuck this in here, and then we're going to go ahead and start putting our front headlight assembly back on here. So once we get the front fairing back on, before we put any bolts in, we're just going to want to make sure that everything kind of lines up properly. We don't see anything kind of out of alignment. And then the next thing we're going to want to do before we finish folding it up is just make sure that our blinker conversion is working, which we can see in the headlights that both sides are working when we press the blinkers. And then we can go ahead and put the rest of the parts and pieces back on. We're just going to follow the same process in reverse order that we took everything apart. Now, before I finish putting everything back together, I just want to show you with the mirrors back installed, if you are not installing mirror block off plates, you'll notice that our headlight blinker works, right? But the blinker that was on the mirror no longer works. And the reason for this is the plug where the mirror blinker gets plugged in is now being utilized by that harness we just installed for the headlights. If you, however, need to use your mirror blinkers for whatever reason, you can take this inner panel off and you'll see access to this plug, which we can simply unplug and then take our mirror blinker harness and plug that back in. And when we do that, our mirror blinkers now work once again, but the headlight blinkers do not. This is a complete mechanical harness, so there's no software involved. That plug is simply what is making the change. So if you do need to switch back to your mirror blinkers for whatever reason, you are just going to swap that plug right there. You can leave it hanging, and then if you want your headlight blinkers back, just going to go ahead and unplug the mirror blinker and plug the headlight blinker plug back in. Just one more thing worth noting is that when you take your blinkers from your mirrors and put them on the headlights using software versus the hardwire version that we just did, a lot of times you'll notice that the rear blinkers don't work anymore or the rear brake light doesn't work anymore. With this, it's not the case because it is hardwired, where software versions require you to get additional pieces to get your rear blinkers and rear brake light working. So that's just one of the additional benefits of using this harness to move your front blinkers. With the bike all back together and our AF1 racing front turn signal integrator installed in our Aprilia RS660 right here, we can see that the blinkers are now working in the headlights, and that is going to conclude our video on how to install your AF1 racing front turn signal integrator. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at bt-moto.com.